Joy Edwards is a famous lifestyle guru and the author of the best-selling 12-volume series, Joy to the World. In every book, she paints the picture of her perfect family. Husband Max, a talented artist, son Tommy, 13, daughter Tori, 8, loving parents, a charming country home called Goose Lane, a chicken coop, handmade gifts, stockings by the fireplace, everything. But the truth? None of it exists. Joy grew up in foster homes, completely alone. She started the lie to sell books, and now the lie has trapped her. The movie opens in the bright lights of the TV studio. Joy is guest hosting Another Cup with Liza Brown. Liza asks, "Are you a perfectionist?" Joy smiles and says, "Absolutely not. As long as everything is exactly the way it should be, I'm totally flexible." The audience laughs. They talk about Goose Lane Christmas. Joy says, "For me, the holidays are all about family. Trimming the tree, hanging stockings, and of course, those long romantic walks to the refrigerator." Everyone cracks up. Then, Mr. Merriman, her publisher, drops the bomb. "Christmas Eve, we're broadcasting live from Goose Lane. The whole Edwards family, Max, the kids, Joy's parents, traditional Christmas Eve dinner, live on air." Joy's face goes white. She whispers, "My goose is cooked." Back home, her agent Josh says, "We can't cancel. Sales are skyrocketing." Joy replies, "This is my last book. I need a real life." Josh laughs, "You have an SUV and a chauffeur. This is a life." Outside, her old friend Max Strandlin is driving her home, pretending to be the chauffeur because Joy can't afford to be seen alone. Max teases, "You stole my fridge line on TV." Joy laughs. He asks, "Why did you name your fake husband Max?" Joy says, "There was another Max." Max jokes, "Mad Max? Max von Sydow?" Joy smiles secretly. Max remembers, "I ate 4 bowls of that awful diner stew just to work up the courage to ask you out. You friend-zoned me." Joy says, "You always had a line of girls." Max sighs, "If you hadn't friend-zoned me, I'd have been spared all those bad dates." At home, housekeeper Marta scolds Joy for sleeping on the couch again. "Stop this fake life or you'll end up alone." Joy says, "I have you and Mr. Handsome in the guest house." Marta raises an eyebrow. "Why is he still here?" Joy replies, "Water damage in his loft." Next day, neighbor teen Sabrina delivers wrapping paper Joy accidentally ordered 14 rolls of. $146, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Her brother Henry, now calling himself Hawk, skates through the yard and knocks over a reindeer. Joy threatens to call their parents. Hawk smirks, "You said that last time." Max brings Joy a painting of geese for above the fireplace. Christmas gift. Joy protests, "I can't." Max says, "I need a new bakery. That redhead keeps texting me." Joy teases, "Just message her back." Max replies, "I only wanted decaf." Joy returns to the show, showing gingerbread houses supposedly made by Tori and Tommy. She says, "At Christmas dinner, try everything. You don't want to look back and think, 'I could have eaten that.'" After the show, Mr. Merriman says, "Sales are up, but if this is your last book, we're going out with a bang. Live from Goose Lane on Christmas Eve." Joy repeats, "My goose is cooked." That night, Joy tells Max, "Too bad you were my driver. You could have been my husband." Max jokes, "Is this a proposal?" Joy explains, "I need a fake family for one dinner. Just a couple of hours." Max asks, "Do we need a prenup?" Joy laughs, "No kissing on camera." Max grins, "Can we practice now?" Joy says, "Let's wing it." Max agrees, "I'm in. Till dessert do us part." Joy asks Marta to play her mother. Marta says, "Who's going to believe I'm old enough?" Joy replies, "You had me very young." Marta negotiates, "Raise, holiday bonus, full retirement package. In writing." Joy agrees. Joy confronts Hawk and Sabrina. "I'm hosting a live TV special. I need you to be my kids." Sabrina lights up. "Recurring or guest shot?" Joy admits, I was raised in foster homes. I have no family. Sabrina whispers, "You're pulling a con? Cool." Joy hands them scripts. Hawk complains, "Tommy, can't I have a cooler name?" Joy says, "No, and you're 13, so shave." Preparations go wild. Ping pong table becomes the dining table with a fancy tablecloth. Lawn chairs draped in fabric, rented chickens, chicken sounds from YouTube, store-bought eggs, bakery pies, pre-made handmade gifts. Max and Joy look at old photos. Max recalls, "You wore a velvet suit. I had big hair. We played Miss Pac-Man all night at that Christmas party." Joy laughs, "Miss Pac-Man got married." Max says, "To Mr. Pac-Man. One can hope." Ginger from the bakery storms in, sees the earring hoop ring, screams, "You're married?" Max stammers, "It's complicated." Ginger leaves furious. That night, Joy asks Max, "How do you know on a first date?" Max answers, "First 10 seconds. When you know, you know." Joy confesses, "I only date people I feel nothing for, so they can't hurt me." Max almost says something, but Josh calls. "Mr. Merriman is visiting tomorrow." Next day, everyone decorates. Sabrina and Hawk make pine cone napkin rings. Marta tells Freddie the mailman, Joy used to do everything herself. Gardening, chickens, cooking like a dream. Freddie says, if you have no one to share it with, it means nothing. Sabrina whispers to Hawk, Max is totally in love with her. You see how he looks at her when she's not looking? Hawk replies, old people are weird. Mr. Merriman arrives early. Everyone acts perfectly. He tells Joy, there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. He leaves smiling. Christmas Eve, live broadcast. Liza Brown tours Goose Lane, the chicken coop, winter vegetables. Joy says, I brined the turkey for 2 days. Max jokes, I'm the guinea pig for all her recipes. They meet the kids. Hawk says, I grew 4 inches last month. Freddie spouts zip codes. Marta shuts him up. Gift exchange. Hand-knitted scarves, beanies, recipe books, antique paintbrushes. Joy opens a chopstick holder. Hawk teases, you're always honest about laundry. Everyone laughs. Suddenly, Ginger bursts in, screaming, your husband kept visiting me at the bakery without his ring. Then Sabrina and Hawk's real parents arrive early from Aspen. You drove our car? They recognize Freddie. Everything collapses. Cameras keep rolling. It's live. Joy steps forward. Those weren't my kids or parents. Max isn't my husband. Chicken sounds from YouTube, eggs from the market, pies from the bakery. No geese have ever lived here. Everything was fake. Most of all, me. I've never had a family. At least, until these last few days. These people are my family. Christmas morning. Joy is alone. Marta and Freddie arrive to clean. You gave us a family for Christmas, so we wouldn't be alone. Sabrina and her parents visit. Because of you, we realize we need to be there for our kids. We're staying home from now on. Mr. Merriman arrives. I knew from the beginning, but your message is real. Sales went through the roof last night. People love you because you're not perfect. Write the next chapter? The real one? Joy smiles. Maybe. Max finally appears. My loft was fixed weeks ago. I stayed because I don't want to be your friend. I don't want coffee dates. I love you. Always have. That first 10 seconds when I saw you in that hideous Christmas sweater, I knew you'd break my heart, so I kept walking. You named your fake husband Max after me because you love me too. Joy cries, laughs, and says yes. They kiss as snow falls. And the best part? Max's painting above the fireplace is now in the prestigious Manfred Gallery in New York City because the owner saw the show and fell in love with his work. Joy's next book, The Real Joy to the World. No more lies, just love, family, and maybe, one day, real geese will come back to Goose Lane.